they can anticipate. And so when the Israelis made a decision that they were going to go through Jordan, fly through western Iraq, and go to Saladin, north of Baghdad, for their weapons release area, the Iranians had anticipated this, and they were locking on to F-35s. And the Israelis were going, this can't happen. How can you lock? We're not even in Iran, and you're locking on to us. How are you doing this? Well, it's because Iran has been preparing for this fight for a very long time.
The discussion began with the case of Israeli F-35 stealth jets attempting to penetrate Iranian airspace. Ritter and Martyanov emphasized that Iran's air defenses proved unexpectedly formidable, illustrating that stealth technology was insufficient against advanced detection and missile capabilities.
They have some of the most advanced engineering and weapons design capabilities imaginable. They have produced air defense systems, indigenous air defense systems, that aren't just simply copies of the Russian S-300s. These are air defense systems that have been specifically built to deal with F-35s, F-22s, F-15s. The Iranians are, as Andre said, some of the most advanced in the world. So the reason why I bring that up is the Israelis are going into a fight where the Iranians know just about everything there is to know about the Israelis, and the Israelis know nothing about the Iranian capabilities because they haven't gone up against them.
The speakers highlighted Iran's access to Russian early warning systems, including satellite intelligence, which enhanced its defense against Israel's approach. Iran has invested heavily in indigenous air defense systems and electronic warfare capabilities, based partly on Russian technologies like the S-300 and S-400 systems, but adapted for Iran's unique terrain and climate. These systems have evolved specifically to counter U.S. and Israeli aircraft, including high-tech models like the F-35. Ritter emphasized that Iran's abilities surprised the Israeli forces, who likely underestimated Iran's technology and intelligence preparation. Martyanov added that the concept of stealth is becoming outdated, as modern signal processing and data fusion in air defense technologies can detect even the latest aircraft.
And we know, remember, a few years back, they actually intercepted their communications to one of their Global Hawk, I believe. And guess what? They intercepted, took over the communications and landed the thing successfully in Iran. That was like, wow, a moment of... So, yeah, they do have very decent electronic warfare systems.
With electronic warfare systems and data sharing among allies like Russia, Iran demonstrated that it could neutralize advanced stealth jets, indicating a major shift in the balance of power in air defense. Ritter provided historical context by recounting instances where Iran successfully countered U.S. and Israeli technology, such as intercepting and commandeering a U.S. RQ-170 Sentinel stealth drone. The Iranians had studied U.S. and Israeli operations for years, learning their tactics and systems. They had even cracked encrypted U.S. military communication systems in previous conflicts, which demonstrated their technological ingenuity and strategic foresight. This intense preparation means Iran is not only capable of defending itself, but is also one step ahead in anticipating Israeli maneuvers. Ritter noted that Iran's high-quality military engineering has positioned it as a formidable peer or better force, particularly in air defense.
I think that's enough for right now. We're going to face it each. I'll put some more back up there, but we're going to face it each. First and foremost, we like to give all praises to Yahawah, Bahashem, Yahawashi, Bahashem, or Hakadash. Double honors to the Elder Apostle GMS who doing well. Salute you brothers for pushing this word, and put your sincerity strength by YAHAWASHI. And Shalom, brothers and sisters, going to touch the spirit by YAHAWASHI. Shalom to you too. He couldn't wait to say that. That devil, he couldn't wait to say that, man. You know, but he held it as long as he could.
Right.
You know, to that light turned green and he finally said it. You know, but we out here to prophesy the downfall of of this wicked, destructive kingdom known as Babylon the Great, Sodom and Gomorrah, Rome, Egypt, all those ancient empires balled up into one, controlled by Esau, Edom, so-called white men, the devil that the Bible speaks of. And we out here to got the elect by the word and power of YAHAWASHI, the elect of the nation of Israel, which consists of the Negro, Latino, and Native Americans. Those are the only ones that's going to repent and come back and serve YAHAWASHI and truth to sincerity. Now, the video I just played concerning Iran, America, and Israel, Scott Ritter, them are explaining to you concerning how Iran technology that they have, America and Israel don't really got a lot of information on their capabilities. And when Israel tried to go in there to strike Iran, Scott Ritter was explaining that the F-35, which is American military jets, which Israel used, that's top of the line. That's supposed to be stealth. You ain't even supposed to see that on the radar. But Iran seen it way before it got to Iran. So that let you know that so far Iran got technology to where they can see Israel and America coming. You see? So they get them the might and the power, you know, the might is being able to see them, and the power they got, they've been reverse engineered missiles since the 80s through the 90s, and they give them the power to shoot down them F-35 because they can see them, you know, with the radar system and the bombs that they got, so they can see them, right? And they get assisted by the Russians, which are Edomites. So you got Elam and you got Esau going against the American Edomites and the Israeli Edomites. You see? So you got the Heavenly Father is making sure, which when you go into Genesis the 27th chapter concerning Esau blessing with the sword. You know what I'm saying? And when you go into that, you know, that includes his military power, his weaponry, and all that. So you got the Russians, which Iran got top scientists, but you got the Russians helping lift them up even more. So they behind it. Then you got the Chinese behind it too. All of them are heathens, but you got Esau brethren, the nation of Edom, they fight amongst each other. You see? To control the resources in the earth. Because the Russians say, look, we tired of y'all controlling economics. And we want to control it ourselves. That's what part of BRICS is. You know, economics, man. You know, they wanna control economics too, man. You know, so that's what it is. But I'm gonna have the brother read Joel the 2nd chapter, and I'm gonna play a little bit more in this video so you can get some more information on it.
And the Russians are Edomites, man.
Yeah,
so
the Russians are Edomites. That's why I was explaining.
Yeah.
The Russians are Edomites. So you got the Israelis, you got the Americans, and you got the Russians. All of them are Edomites, but you got, pursuing Ezekiel 38, you got the Russians back in Elam, which is Iran, the Persians, you see? And America and the Israelis, which are Edomites, they want to go after them Persians, but the Russians saying no, which are Edomites. But that's the plans of YAHAWASHI. You see? He's setting this thing up to where going after Iran is going to be a major problem for the American Edomites and the Israeli Edomites. It's going to be a problem. But go ahead, bro.
all right, this is Joel chapter 2 verse 20. But I will remove far off you the northern army.
Right? The Northern Army is talking about America. Okay? So they gonna go to the far east. Okay? Northern Army is talking about America, but they're gonna go in the, they're gonna end up in the far east, which all of them ain't gone over there yet, but they gonna all end up in the far east. Okay? Go ahead, bro.
It says, and I will drive him into a land barren and desolate.
The land that's barren and desolate is talking about Saudi Arabia, okay? In that area. This whole area right here, all this, okay? All that area right there is a hotbed. All that's a hotbed, man, okay? All of it is a hotbed. But that land barren and desolate is talking about Saudi Arabia, okay? Go ahead, bro.
With his face toward the east sea.
The East Sea is talking about the Euphrates, okay? It's talking about the Euphrates, right? Go ahead.
And his hinder part toward the utmost sea.
The hinder part is talking about the Red Sea. So you got the Euphrates and you got the Red Sea, which is the hinder part, okay? So in that area over there, which I just showed you on the map, the land barren and desolate, that's all a hotbed, okay? All a hotbed. So read it for me again, now.
This is Joel chapter 2 verse 20. But I will remove far off from you the northern army, and will drive him into a land barren and desolate, with his face toward the east sea.
The East Sea is the Euphrates, go ahead.
And his hinder part toward the utmost sea.
And the utmost sea is the Red Sea. Okay, go ahead.
And his stink shall come up, and his ill savor shall come up, because he had done great things.
So the Most High, matter of fact, he had done great things. Look that part up in the different translation. So it's gonna be a lot of death and just gonna take place in that area that I showed you on the map. Okay? It's gonna be a lot of death, man. Concerning military needs. And if you listen to Professor Burundi, he's from Iran. If you listen to him concerning if Israel strikes the oil refinery or the nuclear plant, then he's saying that Iran is going to target all of military bases where America is, and they're going to end up sweeping America away from them areas over there. You see? So they're going to target everything, and then they're going to disrupt the economy concerning the oil and all that, shutting down the Strait of Hormuz and all that, shutting down commerce and oil over there. Okay? Go ahead, bro.
All right, this is Bible Hub. This is Joel chapter 2 verse 20.
Let's just go by.
All right, this is the Bible Hub. This is Joel chapter 2 verse 20. The New International Version says, I will drive the northern horde far from you. It says, pushing it into a parched and barren land. Its eastern ranks will drown in the Dead Sea.
Okay. Now the Dead Sea, right? That's in the land of Israel, over there in close to Jordan, in them areas. Remember when I sent you, what is the Dead Sea?
Mm-hmm.
Did you look it up?
Yeah.
What is it? Explain to them what the Dead Sea is.
It's like a salty, watered area,
Yeah.
where it's too salty that it'll cause your body to float and not sink.
Yeah, it causes your body to float and not sink. So you can swim in the Dead Sea, but Well, when you swim in it, you'll float, but does anything grow in the Dead Sea? No, because it's too salty. That's why I call it Dead Sea.
Okay.
You see? That's why it's called the Dead Sea, because don't nothing grow in it. You see? But go ahead, bro. I just wanted to see if you looked it up, and I sent it to you.
Yeah, I looked it up where you can't swim. I mean, it basically lifts you up, but it doesn't allow you to sink because of the salt.
Yeah.
All right.
But doing this war, when I'm looking at this map, because I go on the Strait of Hormuz, I got to remember, I'm trying to see where the Strait of Hormuz is, because I don't want to get that all mixed up, man. Because I be having so much going on, man. I'm like, where's the Strait of Hormuz located? Okay, yeah. Yeah, the Strait of Hormuz is located in the Middle East, the so-called Middle East, between Iran and the United Arab Emirates and Oman. So yeah. I be having so much going on, man.
Oh yeah.
In my mind, man, it's spinning. I gotta try to remember all this stuff. I ain't no computer.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But go ahead.
It says, and it says its eastern rank will drown in the Dead Sea, and its western ranks in the Mediterranean Sea.
All right. So where is the Dead Sea located? See, it said the Dead Sea is located in southwestern Asia between Israel, Jordan, and the Palestinian West Bank. So it's in that area. Let me pull up a map. Okay. There's the Dead Sea right there. So y'all can see. Right? So in there, can anything grow in the Dead Sea? See? So it said no plant and animal cannot survive in the Dead Sea because of its extreme saltiness. So see? See that? See what you got? So ain't nothing growing in the Dead Sea, but you can swim in it and you'll float. But the different translations is saying that you're gonna have military men die in that area. So that's why I was saying when it said the land barren and desolate, pointing at Saudi Arabia, but I was circling that this whole land on this map. Right? This whole land, I'll make sure I'm in this whole land, that whole land right there, that's a hotbed, man. All that, man, that's a hotbed. Right? Go ahead, bro.
It says, and its stink will go up, its smells will rise. Surely he has gone surely he has done great things.
Right. It's saying did it mention the Mediterranean Sea?
Yep.
See, the Mediterranean Sea is over here. Now, the Mediterranean Sea is over there, right? In that area. So you're gonna have military men die in Mediterranean Sea. You got them islands right there. You got Cyprus and you got Crete right there. Now, if you're doing any type of research, you'll find out that America got and Britain got military personnel on Cyprus and the island of Crete. So see, you got Cyprus right there, and you got the island of Crete. Which I brought out articles concerning how there was Great Britain and America. Troops is on Cyprus and on the island of Crete. So it said the Mediterranean Sea. So you're gonna have soldiers down there too. See that? Go ahead.
All right, this is the New Living Translation. It says, I will drive away these armies from the north. I will send them into the parched, wasted land.
Yeah, that's Saudi Arabia. Go ahead.
Those in the front will be driven into the Dead Sea, and those at the rear into the Mediterranean.
So the uttermost sea is what? The Euphrates. The hindermost sea is the Red Sea. You see? Go ahead.
The stench of their rotten bodies will rise over the land. Surely Yahawah by Hashem Yahawashi has done great things.
So he's gonna lay them all flat. You see? So I showed you the temperature that's over there concerning what Israel is doing to Iran. Showed you the temperature, man. Showed you in the prophecy that they're gonna all be over there, man. You see? And they just gonna stack up over there and end up dead over there. The draft, any of you people that end up in the draft, you go over there, you end up dying, man. You see? You end up dying, man. Because Yahawah Shema Shai gonna do great things, man, and lay your armies flat over there.